My name is Neha, and I'm a member of the Teen Advisory Board here at Howard County Library System. And today I will be going through a 2-octave A major scale and arpeggio on the violin. Now, scales and arpeggios are very important to have a solid and good understanding of because they allow you to play much harder and challenging music. So let's dive right in. So before we take a look at the actual scale itself, let's take a look at the key signature of A major. So we see right over here, the key signature of A major has 3 sharps. And those sharps are going to be F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. And we know that because if we take a look at our key signature, which is usually located at the beginning of your music, you'll be able to identify what sharps you are dealing with. Okay, so now that we have that down, let's move on to a 1-octave A major scale. So this right over here is a 1-octave A major scale, and it is an ascending scale. For the purposes of this video, I am not playing a descending scale, only an ascending scale. But you can play it however you would like. Again, just to reiterate, we see that in the beginning of this scale, we are given the key signature, and since we see 3 sharps, we know that it is going to be A major. Okay, now let's identify our notes. So the first note we have is A, B, C sharp because of our key signature, D, E, F sharp, G sharp, and back to A. Now, it's always important that you recognize what notes will be played differently because that allows you to recognize the key signature and execute them correctly. So, now let's play a 1-octave A major scale. Okay, that right there was a 1-octave A major scale. So now let's continue to a 2-octave A major scale. Okay, this right here is a continuation of what we just played earlier, except if you play this section, you will be reaching a 2-octave A major scale. Okay, so let's take a look at these notes. Again, they're fairly simple to what we played before, and they're almost exactly the same, except they are an octave higher. So just like before, we're going to start off with A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, and G. So the only difference here is that we're going up the violin, we're playing higher notes, but it's the same concept and the same notes. So let's play through this section. Okay, so this completes a 2-octave A major scale, and now let's put it all together and play the notes all at the same time. And there you have it. That was the complete 2-octave A major scale. Okay, and now to finish off, let's take a look at arpeggios. So to review real quick, what is an arpeggio? Well, an arpeggio is simply a chord that's broken down into a series of notes, and this can be ascending or descending just like a scale, and it can be played over multiple octaves and using a variety of rhythms or patterns. Okay, now let's take a look at an A major arpeggio, and this will be somewhat similar to what we just took a look at, except that it's a pattern, and it's a very special pattern, so it won't include all the notes of the scale. Again, take a look at our key signature. Again, we see that we have F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp, so we know that we are in A major. Let's take a look at the notes. So the first note we have here is A, then we have C sharp, E, back to A, C sharp again, E, and then finally end on an A. So this right over here completes the complete 2-octave A major arpeggio. So let's play through this one. And there you go, that was a complete 2-octave A major arpeggio on the violin. And that is the end of this video. I hope you learned something new or this was helpful to review some skills, and I really hope you learned something new. Thank you so much for watching.